Are you actually sure that the gameplay is really good, or is it that the supply and demand equation is just so tilted in the direction of only being able to play one game a day that you just assume that the value of that game is much better?
But I was bitching about it on Twitter anyway, and somebody was telling me that matchmaking works fine. It's really great. I asked him how long it's taking him to find matches. He's like, well, 20 minutes. And I said, it's not okay. And he's like, well, you're just not patient enough, you know? Like,
so that's the fucking standard that we have now?
Right,
you have to wait 20 minutes to play one 5-minute game?
Because Ubisoft is just fucking up left and right. It's kind of funny how it seems, as a company, they're just coming apart at the seams, and you start pulling these strings, and nothing's left, and you expose that the Emperor indeed does not have clothes.
Or a face if you're Ubisoft. On a side. The Emperor has no face. Sorry. That's a stupid joke.
No, that's true. Assassin's Creed Unity, some of the models just didn't even have faces.
Oh!
Right. Yeah, that was a joke. Sorry. It was too highbrow.
Good one! Oh, see, I would have got that joke. I would have got that joke if I was a real gamer. That's the problem.
Yeah.
All the real gamers watching are clamoring for that joke.
Yeah. The game was originally supposed to come out in November, and what the fuck are you doing?
A wild pussy appeared. They pushed it back then?
Yeah, they pushed it back initially to December 2nd. Yo, stop hitting me with your tail, asshole. And
would you tame that pussy, Brian? You gotta show the pussy who's boss.
Yeah, right.
You're really putting a pussy on the pedestal over there.
Yeah.
It's like they're a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons nerds that were sent on a mission to go report on a football match or something, and they're just trying to yeah, I guess there were some things going on, and it's very vague, and action happens.
There seems to be a lot of shouting and touching, and we don't
violence, physical activity,
but we don't understand the butt touching to happiness ratio, so we're not going to push ahead with our new butt touching policy at work.
Let this be a lesson to those of you out there that send messages to people who play video games in a way you don't like. Because with Eddie's luck, he probably sent a message to somebody in the fucking UFC or something. And those are the type of people you don't want to mess around with. You never know.
I think I probably have. In fact, the amount is just
sheer probability.
Sheer probability.
The shotgun approach.
Yeah. No, I used to be a lot worse. I think Ghost ground that out of me because I was spending more time sending messages than I was playing the game. So.
Well, in fairness, it's more enjoyable.
Especially on Xbox One's incredible text messaging service that it
has. Yeah.
We need to make a Wings and Eddie fist fight happen. Set them down, make them play 1 versus 1. It could be like a redo of the Syndicate thing.
Why are you streaming that shit, Eddie? Why are you streaming that shit?
I'm sure he'll be really happy about that. So now he's had so many fistfights in Thai internet cafes that he's like
battle hardened.
Yeah, he's like Batman in that Thai prison in the Batman Begins. Maybe this is Camper Begins, and we're just seeing someone slum it out to get into fistfights. Maybe he's in training to be a superhero. I don't know.
Yeah. A superhero who camps and waits for the villains to run by, and then
he sits in the alleyway right behind the bank where the vault is, and it's just like, all right, where's the bad guy coming?
Well, think about it.
6 more hours to go.
It's the most economical strategy, right? You could spend all that energy web slinging, flying across the town, or you could play smart. Not everybody has to be a rusher, Eddie.
No one is a rusher anymore, dude.
He's an anchor player. He's an anchor superhero.
Plus, my track record is awful. I saw Ghost gameplay reveal, and I was like, this looks awesome. And I saw Advanced Warfare gameplay reveal, and this looks shit. And, Advanced Warfare isn't the greatest game ever, but I'm over 2, so I'm just not going to say...
I think Eddie is too, so If I'm
Yeah.
not, I haven't
Dude,
a
I'm
score.
0 for like a million. Like, it's not even funny. Like, before Advanced Warfare came out, I was like, well, campers won't be able to play this. And, you know, cut to Rooftop Battle 27, you know, oh, you've jumped in the air. Hello, Mr. Flying Man. Like, I have not, it's impossible to get things more wrong than I have. So now that I've said Halo 5 looks good, it'll be absolute arse. So, I mean,
Sorry in advance.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
in advance.
We gave it the kiss of death.
I needed to study normal, fuck, I can't even say it. Understand what it's actually about.
Too many syllables, Frito. Good job. Now you know how I feel, asshole.
He should have went up to the interview podium and been like, see, I told you Hawaiian tie-day Friday was a terrible idea. You got the interview now.
And Frito hit her on the...
Casual Friday, why would we ever have that in the office ever again?
What is the threshold of scientific achievement for this particular Atlantic journalist that this guy would have to reach where she'd be willing to forgive him for this like unforgivable thing that he's done to ruin it? Cure cancer?
We found a black hole to another dimension. We literally can time travel. Wait, what are you wearing on your shirt?
We've cured, right, we've ended time's effect and everyone's immortal now. You've ruined it for me. You cured cancer, you've ruined it for me.
A person who's trying to be like a Mario and trying to one-up somebody. We're trying to take the high road on everything. It's like, oh, you landed something on a comet? Well, look at your shirt. Let me put you down a rung, and I'm still all the way up here because I'm not wearing a shirt with guys with dicks on it. Fuck you. And I think that happens more often now than you know I'd like to have happen. I see it all the time where everybody is constantly like, even in something as small or as stupid as YouTube comments, right? Today we uploaded on Overpowered a video that was a video. It was on a certain map, and in the thumbnail we accidentally put the wrong map. And literally that's the only comment in the comment section. Oh, the thumbnail has the wrong map on it. It's like, you guys have to point out the one flaw to make you feel that much fucking better? Is your self-esteem that goddamn important? Right. No, fuck you.
What's going to happen when Jesus Christ returns to Earth wearing that shirt? You know?
You totally ruined the apocalypse for me. The resurrection. It's totally gone, Jesus.
The rapture, completely dead in my book.
Water in this country is so hilarious. Because it's run off the national grid, which is state-owned, they're not allowed to turn it off. So whether you pay your bill or not, they are not allowed to turn your water off.
That's awesome.
So you can just never pay your bill. Like,
and then when they come to collect, you're in the shower, so you can't answer the door.
How stupid! Fucking
dirty, bitch!
Dirty! You know me?
Oh! My God! It smacks the shit out of her.
It's like, yeah, that's like clap.
But I'm just chuckling because the correct way to hit a woman, obviously.
Only if she has you tied up, dangling over the pit of Mordor, and you can feel the lava bubbling up and about to hit you and whatever. You know, that kind of shit, like some weird James Bond death plot that you have to get out with something off your utility belt. Whatever crazy circumstance Brian sets that you have to be in.
No, Mr. Schwanz, I expect you to die.
Have you seen the NFL's anti-domestic violence campaign that's going on in the commercials during the games these days?
I try to ignore them.
You need to counter one. You just
protest.
Need 5 seconds of Frito, like, some bitches need to be smacked the more, you know, or whatever.
This guy exercised that after being hit in the face with a stiletto. Like, he didn't just choke her and, like, throw her across the cart. You know, he didn't Undertaker this woman into the fucking floor. Like, he was like...
Would have been much cooler, though, but...
Yeah, you know, like, if we just...
Put the rock bottom on her?
Yeah, just arm over the shoulder, bang! Like, this guy would be a hero. No, he wouldn't be a hero, but anyway. Like, he did exercise restraint of a kind, and I kind of go, well, no, he didn't just fucking chin her. Because if that was a dude, that guy's getting knocked the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
he chose to slap her, right?
Yeah, he chose. He knew he had to react and stop what was going on, but he didn't try and hurt her as much as possible.